white cops in High Point, North Carolina love to intimidate people, and it's outrageous. Just like any other city or state that has white cops, they love intimidating people. And they think it's funny because, they have a smirk on their face, or, well, they just think it's funny. They think it's cool. You could be doing nothing illegal, and yet they walk around, check your car, look at your car to see where you should be. You're not trespassing, and things like that. So I feel like, all white cops in High Point, North Carolina should be ashamed of themselves, because they intimidate and they want you to have a reason to overreact, so that they can have a reason to overreact and say that you did this and that. And when you get someone who is calm, who's not going to overreact, why would you even continue to try to spy, check on, drive around them, watch them from a distance? Why? Because they're just sitting in their car, or because they just decided to, not bother anybody. So all of a sudden they're bothering you and someone else. The issue is white cops in High Point, North Carolina. Yes, other states, but this video is going to go for High Point. Every single last one of you will no longer have a job. Okay? There will no longer be white cops in the future. We may not even have a cop in the future. But all the white cops will be gone. And I'm letting you know that now. So you can think you're tough all day, every day. You can go around and say that you're just doing your job enforcing laws. No, you're doing the wrong thing by doing extra things that you don't need to be doing. If no one called and no one said that you're doing anything illegal, you don't need to be driving around someone else's car, driving around them, or watching them from a distance. Why? And if that's the case, you need to go over on that side and watch that person. They're sitting in their car, or they're out there standing at this front of this building. Okay, and, it's white cops. They do that. So, and yes, I have been arrested before. Yes, I've been arrested before. Okay. And I just automatically know that I have no wrong sayings with the statements that I'm presenting myself with, because it is 100% fact, the way that I feel, and other people of color feel the same way also. So I'm just letting you guys know that. I'm going to say it because you guys need to hear it. Okay? White cops in High Point, North Carolina are racist, and they love intimidating black people. You love giving them a hard time. But let me tell you something. Do you not understand what's going on? Do you not understand? Do you not see the color blue everywhere? Literally. People throwing out signs, Black Lives Matter. People who are throwing out hints. They're letting you know that whites are no longer the future. It is black and people of color. So y'all might as well just turn in your badge, go file for unemployment, retire early, go find some other type of job, because all police officers that are white will no longer be in service. Okay, you can say you're servicing the community all you want to, but the stuff that y'all do behind the scenes that your boss told you to do or didn't tell you to do, that's being seen and recorded and understood by the people who have a right mindset. Even people without a right mindset, they know they don't like no cops. So I'm going to tell you right now, cops can be a good thing. Black, Chinese, Hispanic, Asian, any other color. White cops, no. Have I met some white cops that were really nice and good? Yeah, sure I have. But as a whole, you want to get something done, take all the white cops out. Therefore, there ain't no, we may be dealing with racism here. There won't be no more racism, because everyone else would be a person of color. So I was at the Sheetz gas station, and I decided to park my car in the back of the parking lot, not on the outside anywhere in the parking lot, but towards the back. And the back was the front, or the side, because it was an entrance door right there. Hold on. Loud ass fucking truck. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the parking lot, and there's always an outlet. I'm charging my phone on the outside, and I'm sitting in my car. Anyone can charge their phone on their outlet as long as they're purchasing something, but the law didn't say you had to buy anything. Anyone can just come to Sheetz, and sit in the parking lot, in the car. And a cop came, 2 cops came, and they checked my license plate on my tag. And my license plate is good. And I didn't understand why they were doing that, but I'm like, okay. So I roll my windows down, and here they are standing at my car, back in my car, looking at it like, come on, dude, read the tag and then go on about your day. You can, if the car is mine, the tag is fine. I don't know why you were doing that. So I pulled my window down, and he goes walking around, asking me for my name, my ID, my registration, and everything. And I'm like, I gave it to him, respected the guy, but I didn't have to do all of that because I know my rights, So we were there for about 10 minutes. He wanted to know what I was doing there. And I'm like, well, I'm coming to Sheetz because I don't know where else to go right now, especially when I work at the same city that I'm in. And I'm not sure when I'm going to go back to work. So just in case they call me, I can go right straight there. So I've been in Greensboro, by the way. So I decided to come to High Point because my job is in High Point. And it doesn't matter if I'm at if I'm at the Sheetz gas station, that's not matter. As long as I'm not stealing anything or causing a problem. So he told me, well, the reason why I stopped you is because, you're parked here in the back and your lights were on. And, just making sure you're not doing anything illegal like drug activity or out here, doing anything like that. And I'm like, okay. It's not my fault that Sheetz put a parking lot and a parking space right here for me to come park, because when white people come in there and they park, then what? So why would you not stop someone else? Why were you just there that day when I get there and everybody else? I mean, if that's the case, you need to go check the person over there because their lights are on. They're sitting in their car. Why did you decide to come over here and stop me? But you know what? All of you white motherfuckers are gonna go. Bye-bye, bitch.